Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about death, and this isn't me trying to like one up anybody on like a death story. I'm sure people's like family members, like fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, or even like closer friends have probably passed away, and this isn't me trying to like one up your story. If that's happened to you, I do apologize. My sincere condolences to you guys, but this is really the first time I've really dealt with death, and I like to do a quick commentary talking about what I think about it. About a week ago, my grandfather passed away. It's my mother's father, and he lives in Illinois. I live in Texas. Me and my brother drove up for the funeral, and I've never really experienced death before, like I said, and I've probably only had about 20 experiences with my grandfather. We didn't really hang out with him too much since we do live so far apart. But maybe 20 is too big of a number, too small of a number. Point is, it's really not that many experiences with him. And him dying really isn't going to change my life, affect my life in all too much. My day-to-day life is still pretty much going to be the same. But it's weird, even though I didn't like know him that much. It was an open casket funeral. We went to the funeral, and it's weird seeing the body just sitting there. Like you're looking at a lifeless body. That's a man where you know what he sounds like when he talks, you know the color of his eyes, you know the facial expressions he makes when he does his facial expressions, and now you're looking at just a lifeless body who's never going to do any of those things again. It's weird. And everybody says, oh, you know, you're gonna die someday. I think we all understand that we're gonna die, but we don't fully understand it, I guess. We know it's gonna happen, but we don't really think of ourselves like, man, one day that's gonna be me in that casket and it's gonna suck. Like, people are gonna be looking at me and they're gonna say, hey, look, that's the lifeless Brett. He's not moving anymore, and that's scary. And one of the things, I got sad when my grandfather died, just like looking at his like lifeless body. That was sad. Of course it was. I wasn't like crying or anything, but I was just standing there like, oh, this kind of sucks. But the thing that made me the most sad is seeing my mother look at her father and saying goodbye. My mother is never going to see her father again. She's never going to make new memories with him. That's somebody who like raised her, who grew up, who showed her the ropes of life, and now she's saying goodbye to that person forever. It sucks. And the thing that got me most is, so crap, in maybe like 50 or so years, probably like 30 or so years, I'm gonna have to do this with my parents. And I came to the realization that I'm not going to survive that. I'm gonna be on the ground like dead. Like if I'm looking at my mom or dad's like casket, I'm going to lose myself. I have no idea how my mother like wasn't crying. Well, she was crying. I seriously would be like in the corner, like not be able to move. And that's one thing that scares me. I don't want to be able to go through that. I know we're like in the year freaking 2012 right now. Hundreds of thousands of millions of people have already like dealt with this. It's something that you do. Everybody does. It's just nobody's ready for it. I feel like I'm gonna be extremely unready for it. I don't know. That scares me, just because that's someone that you're never gonna have memories with ever again, and that's somebody who raised you your entire life. It just sucks. So I guess it goes to show, really just appreciate those memories you have with people. A lot of times you'll get a call from your mom, your dad, when you're hanging out with friends, when you're playing games, when you're watching TV, and they just want to talk. They're just like, hey, what are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm just like, I just want to talk to you. And your mom and dad will just be talking to you, and you hang up the phone, and you're like, man, they really talk for like no reason. They always just call, and they just like hang out on the phone, and it's like, I kind of wish they would hang out on the phone less. But you guys know what I'm saying. Your parents call you for no reason, and they just want to talk. It happens. That's what they do, and that's one of the things that you're going to come to miss when your parents die. It's weird that 1 second, my mother, like even I, could call my grandpa and be like, Grandpa, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day, dude. And the very next day, it can never, ever happen again. So I guess that's just me saying, appreciate every single moment of every single day with the people you love, because that's not going to happen forever. One day you're going to have to be at their funeral, and you're going to be saying goodbye to them for the very last time. And it's not going to be fun. So yeah, I'm afraid of death. Death scares me. Live life to the fullest, and you guys have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Peace.